Hi guys, Slammerlin here. Long story short, that's what we're gonna make tonight. So this is a MIDI pattern of 4 bars. You could copy it if you want. And this is a Serum, and we will use just simple one single oscillator. I know I've seen so many tutorials on YouTube, and not only on YouTube, and there are so many guys teaching how to make the sub bass or 808 bass with randomized phase, and I every time wondering actually why those guys don't even care about unwanted things on the mixing and mastering, especially on the mixing with the phase randomization. So what the point? Serum, as many of modern VST synthesizers, designed to be slightly analogish. What does it mean? Unpredictableness, randomness of different key points of the sounds. And the most crucial for us, if we will make a bass, is the phase. Work and should work well with the phasing of the kick drum sub bass, because in the electronic music, especially in dance electronic music, kick drum keeps and maintains the most sub bassy point of all the track in 99% of cases. Let's start from scratch. And let's see how we can make our bass timbre in the way it will work okay with any kick drum we will use. So, default condition of the Serum. We will need an analog BB scene on the first oscillator. Let's slightly shape our envelope. So decrease sustain, increase release, and add a bit attack time. Don't have a click on the very initial of the sound. And we're gonna modulate with this envelope our wavetable position. Let's drop the randomization of the phase all the way down. Add a filter in AMG low 24 mode, little less cutoff, and we're gonna modulate the cutoff with the envelope, something like this. Let's take a listen. Already sounds, yeah? What we're gonna do next is add some articulation. Let's make portamento somewhere around 130, 150. Always mono, legato, and let's jump to the FX section. Here I need the distortion, compressor, and a filter. On distortion, we will use a hard clip mode, little less mix, a little more drive. And we're gonna modulate the drive with our first envelope. On the compressor, more threshold, more gain, and let's adjust our master volume just on 12 o'clock. And on the last filter, we're gonna modulate the cutoff with our first envelope. Holding Shift-Alt and clicking, you could switch the way of modulation from both sides to just one side. We need just one side this time. Let's make cutoff somewhere here. And then on oscillator section, add a bit more drive and a bit more fatness. Drop the resonance all the way down. And let's take a listen. So what's next? We have to adjust our release time, make it longer, maybe more sustain, something like this. to have this fatty tails of the sound after our note stops. And on the FX section, maybe a little bit less drive on modulation, cutoff bit down. And that's it. I think the last stroke is to enable this key tracking on the first filter. As you see, now we have, without any randomization, already working really fast made sub bass that could work as 808 bass, for example, or as a sub bass when being layered with another timbres, and which will work well with any kind of kick drum that you will use. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit like, put your comment in the down below. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, maybe you know some another way to make a sub basses in the Serum. Save the preset if you like it. And please check out my Patreon page, where you could find some presets, cool sample packs, tutorials, some exclusive content, everything weekly renewed just for Patreon subscribers. It will be really supportive for this channel and for me. That was long story short. I'm Slimer Lim. See you in a bit.